Welcome back, veteran brawlers. Today we're gonna be playing Satya, Aetherflux Genius. It's a Jeskai commander, and it's a 3/5 minus haste for 4 mana, and whenever it attacks, we get a token copy of another creature we control that's tapped and attacking, and at the beginning of the end step, we either pay energy equal to the mana value, or we sacrifice the creature. And the creatures we are going to be playing with Satya are stacks creatures like Esper Sentinel, aggressive creatures like Cavern of Souls, Ajani, A-Ocelot Pride, and a few value creatures like Roaming Throne, Spark Double, which since it becomes non-legendary we can copy it with Satya, and we can copy another creature with the Satya clone. And also we're gonna be playing removal creatures so that both Satya and our other creatures can get through. Some notable creatures we wanna copy are Magmatic Hellkite, Roaming Throne, Spark Double, and we also have alchemy cards in 3/3 Battalion, Waste on Guidance, or Ruby Collector, Patterns Humiliation. And from the new set, we have Waste Guidance from Alchemy Tarkir, which buffs our attacking tokens, and it also gives Mobilize to all of our creatures. Well, our first creature each turn. So if we play Satya, it gets Mobilized too, and both the Mobilized tokens and the Satya tokens get +1/+0. We also have Windcrack Siege, which we want to name Mardu usually, so that we can double our Satya triggers. And a little bit of crime with Lootmonger, Thieving Haven, and obviously Screaming Nemesis, so our opponents cannot gain life. So hopefully we get to see everything the deck wants to do. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Fear not the man who has played 1000 commander decks once, but I fear the man who has played a commander deck 1000 times. Yeah, we're gonna keep this Thalia against Narset, so they're gonna be taxed a little bit on their non-creatures. And for the first turn, we're gonna get a Surveil. We don't want that. Although, I guess if it was Heraclitus at Commander Knight, he might say, no, you don't understand. It is not the same deck, and I am not the same man. But ultimately, when it comes to the question of the Theseus' commander deck, I guess the answer for me is the same that with the ship, where there is a certain quality in the case of the actual ship. It's the hull, and in the case of the commander deck it would be the game plan. That way decks that have the same commander but different game plans are not the same deck, whereas decks that have different commanders but the same game plan might be closer to the same deck because they have the same foundation. Okay, so our opponent is probably holding onto the... Oh right, they cannot play cast out because of Thalia, so let's play our commander. Let's us name big score. Which I guess probably won't matter because the copy will be sacrificed and then they can play the big score. Okay. So are you gonna cast out now, opponent? Alright, big score couldn't be played also because of Satya. I knew we played it for a reason. And since they have Arena of Glory. Huh? I guess they let us win because we played Flage. Although we also had lethal on board. But we played Flage, we did the extra damage. We name Undercurve Waste. And speaking of the same deck, we're against Narset again. Play Cavern of Souls on human. And I guess we discard Keeper of Runes. Okay, we got a Solitude. Actually, that's kind of worse. With Truth-Seeking Foundry, which means we can play Dollmaker Shop and Curse of Silence on Narset. Our opponent is gonna remove Fear of Missing Her. Okay. Because if they don't, then we're gonna play Satya next turn. Okay. And like I said, Narset and Elegant Master. Satya. So if they don't stop us soon, probably with our board wipe, we're gonna get to the Porcelain Gallery and our creatures are gonna be too much to handle. Okay, they play removal. Playing the tokens, and we're gonna flash in Solitude. Clarion Conqueror. Oddly enough, it doesn't stop the rooms. For one, because it's not an artifact creature nor planeswalker, so that's nice. We're gonna put the counters on a. We play the Thrill Seeker, play the counters on a toy. Let's hit our opponent. I guess we deal the damage to our opponent since they try to commit us. Well, commit the token. Now we just need another land. Reverse Rebuke. Okay. We deal an extra damage. Play the Conqueror, Curse of Silence, and Esper Sentinel. You're gonna counter the shop now? If you do, we're gonna get in with the Sentinel and play our Pride. Are you gonna kill something else? Okay. Sublime Epiphany, although just two targets, so it's not the worst Epiphany I've seen. But that means they're gonna play Narset now, I think. Right, the Crown Mox cannot make mana because of our Conqueror. Sometimes I forget to. Search for a Scanta. Now, if you have a counter spell, you win, or at least you don't lose. I mean, all right, we have Paths of the Dead, so it's to be removable. Yeah, you can make a token, but we have mana, so. Kachiji. Against another control deck. Crackling Wheat. That's the one from Bloomborough. And he's another. One has the fancy art. They go first, so if we can surveil another white source, we can play our knight on turn 3. Oh, obviously after Thalia turn 2. Okay, we got it. And we're gonna keep the 4th land, because when with this deck you always wanna make sure you have the 4th land. Beyond the 4th is kind of optional, but
I'll do whatever it takes.
okay, so Brawl is gonna counteract our Thalia by giving them one mana discount. So they have the attacks, but they also have a discount. And I forgot the white source. Opponent 6 2 cards. Ooh, Nantax, that's nice. Faithless Looting. So what do we need now? They're probably gonna keep up a counter spell. So we're gonna get White Source and play Tithe Taker and PP. Yeah. Actually, I guess we take all 3 lands this turn. Since we're gonna play 3 cards. 1 and 2. Responses 3 steps ahead. Okay, so now we play. Next turn, I guess we're gonna play the Knight and Satya. Our opponent House Melt on Pippin. Okay. And the red transforms.
I need volunteers to get slightly electrocuted.
I mean, Pippin isn't as good for them as it is for us because they're not a creature heavy deck. Maybe they can protect the others.
Excitingly electrolytic!
Ooh, and they killed Talia. That's actually kind of bad. We get only 2 lands now. Okay, we do this first. Yeah. We get a Shockland, I guess. Sacred Foundry. Satya our opponent. The clone. To real.
Have to factor in resistance.
So speaking of the changing the deck thing, have you ever had a deck for a really long time and then changed it? And at what point did you feel it was no longer the same deck? Maybe leave a comment with your story. Huh. So this Pippin still belongs to us, which means we can Static Prison it. And then when we don't pay for the prison and get it back. Okay, our opponent negates. That's fine. Because we're gonna play Golden and Thrill Seeker. Bluff of Satya. And do we win now? Yeah, we win now. That's 7 and yeah, well, this is it. Opponent playing Atraxa. Praetor's Boys, baby Atraxa, so to speak. And okay, we have Ragavan, we have Esper Sentinel. and Mockingbird. So I'm guessing we play Ragavan, next turn we play Sentinel, we copy it. Zero, copy Sentinel. The Lootmonger, discard the whole paper. So all we have in hand. Oh, I guess we take Pressure of War. We have in hand just the Dollmaker Shop and okay, Atraxa. Nothing to proliferate though. I guess we keep the land. That way we can clone the Lootmonger and discard the land. The Mandiriga. Yeah, when it does gain life from or chomp attack. I guess we keep mana for the Emperor. Discard Clarion Conqueror. Move the berry. Let's play the Teferi. It's gonna counter. Okay. And they're gonna pay for the Sentinels. But we still get the treasure. So I guess as it stands, they probably have a better board, even though they have one creature, we have three. But if we get to draw a land, then we're gonna.
Oh, perfect.
I guess we're gonna
I've got some
win probably.
come any closer.
Okay. Nice. Creature land. Hoisted by your own war. Yeah, they
You know, dueling used to be fun.
So I guess by now you kind of get the vibe of the deck. It's like a bully who's using one hand to beat our opponents, and with the other we're gonna stop them from defending themselves. Now the question is, do we want to remove the abilities from Tamiyo, or do we want to steal her? Okay, they don't play her, so didn't matter either way. Now when I think to remember is, oh, okay, so I guess we kill, oh, we humiliate the Malcolm, and then we're gonna try to steal them. as I was saying, the Clarion Conqueror is gonna stop all the clues from Tamiyo, so that's a nice bonus. Wanna play Zoro, ramping some more. Okay. I guess
Perhaps
we
there are more
instead
useful texts down on the surface.
steal the Tamiyo. The fountain, steam vents, and steal. Next reclamation. Beginning with the knight. And I guess if they wanna trade, we will trade the Drake for the conquer. The one thing we don't want is to give them cards for Uru, so. Now let's see what happens. Okay, maybe they have a tail sign. Aether Channeler. We realize they can stock up the graveyard for. Oh, okay. They want their Chromox, so maybe they have a bounce effect. We're gonna clone the Conqueror. Okay. They're gonna consign to memory? Okay. Should be fine. So what did they get? Like a lava spike? Sorry, force spike. Or maybe... maybe they got... let's see. Okay, they didn't get swords. Maybe Light of Hope. Thunder? No. Dark Ritual? Maybe. Duress? Maybe. Okay. So didn't get what they needed. Against 4 mana Nicole Bolas. I like Voice of Victory against Bolas, so I'm gonna try to surveil a land on top. That's not a land. Is that a lightning bolt? Brainstorm? Consider, okay. I guess if we wanna make sure we hit our land drops, we should have played the Shoreline Lure. But Voice of Victory. It's not called Voice of Defeat. No! Now we have no victory. Jeez. Okay. I guess. We are gonna play Mockingbird or Pippin, whichever you don't take next turn. So. Probably we wanna play Mockingbird. Okay, they take Enduring Curiosity. So in that case we play the Mockingbird. Because we have a Conqueror, so maybe we hold on to Pippin for a while. I'm rolling Dragonstone. I like that. It's got X for 1. Let's card Deputy of Detention. I guess we can discard the Conqueror to Nicol Bolas. And then we play Pippin and Swords of Plowshares. Also, if they play Bolas, we have Threshold, so we're gonna start drawing cards. Sorry. Ashok, okay. That's kind of
Close your eyes and dream of me.
yeah. Or maybe we're gonna keep the Conqueror. Yeah, let's get rid of Pippin.
Surrender every morsel of fear.
Yeah, actually, doesn't matter if they have Agent, doesn't matter if they have Ashok. Let's got Drowner, and let's see what they have. What do you have, opponent? What do you have? Troy Burger. Okay, you have one for the Conqueror. Con bolas. Yeah, we're gonna get bolas. Nice. Opponent never didn't have it. So you now get another looter.
I leave you with your scar.
So 2. Nice. Ooh, we can. We have a chance of winning next turn. Let's see what our opponent does. Okay. I mean, maybe we still win. Yeah, because it's gonna go to 7. Yeah. Let's be a little BM. See you next week. See you next Tuesday, opponent. See you next Tuesday.